Really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass.
Pedri! Royce. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Bale. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Rijkaard. Aimed in towards the centre. Cross deflected behind for a corner. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Beckham gets a good foot in there. Caceres. First quarter of an hour gone. Rijkaard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's had it taken off him. Bale. And the through ball. Beckham. He's found a way past. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's enjoyed face to face with the keeper. Chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. Royce is sharing after that one. Joe Linton going full steam ahead down the left flank. And this is Royce. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Foot in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nesta tries to play it through. Beckham with the climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Raul. And it's Nesta. That's a cute ball. Adams makes the interception. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air.
Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri. And here's Kane. Well, that is one way to stop him. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Torres. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Ambitious ball here. And this is Torres. And Torres! That's another chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
James. Here's Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. Davis. Davis will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. Cannavaro. Beckham. And beyond the defence. And this is Torres. Now there's and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rijkaard. And it's James. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! That has not gone well. Raul. And this is Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nesta is onto this. Quality ball. Rijkaard. Now Davis. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard, over to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Beckham. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rijkaard. And it's Bernardo Silva. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Davis.
This is the time you need that pace.
2 added minutes has
Nesta
been indicated.
makes the interception. Raul. That's a good run down the left. He's being urged to shoot. Davis. Bergomi producing. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
India 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernando Torres given the lift of his goal, and that could set him on his way. Batistuta! It goes to show he is human after all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. India 3 up and in almost complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cleared without complication. Back they go. Romero.
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri. Great vision. It's played through for him. And he's look and Torres! Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Now it's Raul. Beckham with the cross. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. Romero. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he is going into that little black book. Pedri. And it's Beckham. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk. Rodri. Romero. Messi. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Kane. And it's James. Out towards the flank. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernando Torres. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good read. Rijkaard. A probing pass. Rodri deals with that comfortably. Some resolute defending there. Raul. It is a very, very good save. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. James. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he latch on to this?
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Lovely, now then. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Raul!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Park Ji-sung with the short one. Backward it goes. And Park Ji-sung! Well, there's the clearance. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Threads one in. Picked up. Roll! And the ball's come loose here. Raul. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Bergomi. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's out for a goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Cross goes in there. What a throw in. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. That's the throw. All the way back. Dida, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be on. Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's there to get it away. That's very neat. Gets a good foot in there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Raul. And it's Rice. Rice tries looking up for options on the left.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Looking for the run. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Raul. And it's Pedri. And this is Batistuta! Oh, that is very close.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And claimed it back swiftly. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, no joy this time. And they win it back again. Tries to pass it through. Great vision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, can he get onto this? And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No way through. Aims beyond the defence. He's had it nicked away. And it's Beckham. Played into space. No, it's not getting there. India, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Bale looks to get on the end of this. Bale. This looks promising. Ah, such a clever touch. Beckham with the cross.
Well played and well cleared. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Now it's Batistuta.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that is rather wayward. That has not gone well. Odo. That's a cute ball. Now it's Villa.
Park Ji-sung. Raul.
And that was very necessary. Deftly away. Cannavaro clears.
Could move up a gear here.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Nicely weighted ball.
Cleared without complication.
Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
So, third corner of the game.
Raul.
They may end up...
Tchouaméni is the guilty party there.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Schneider. Substitution in
Pretty
progress.
loose pass. And it's Robertson.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's been taken short. Well, that is one way to stop him. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Villa. He's being urged to shoot.
Referee has just said play on.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's lofted through here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Park Ji-sung has created one goal already. Floated through. Dida claims comfortably. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And we come to you now.
How would
with
you
a
sum
quick
up what we've
request for
witnessed, Jim?
support for our
That's a
charity
fairly
fund, Shares
demoralising
in
loss.
Football.
They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this...
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi's cross. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Referee's given a throw. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that was vital. Raul. And it's Batistuta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serves up a cross. Crossed in again. And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Dida. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Beckham. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. That's good vision. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? It's a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Fired deep towards the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That is good alertness. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Van de Ven. Knocks it into space. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Raul puts his foot on the gas. Great work on the overlap. Raul, nicely spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's surging through. Pedri. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. pinches it off him. Jordan Henderson. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bergomi. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Raul. And a chance! And what a big... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes, it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Raul.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Half-time getting close now. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Van der Ven. Jordan Henderson. Spread it left. No, he's not getting past him there. Goes down, but nothing given. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. India leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
India really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's a searching pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro. Bergomi gets good distance on it. But they've got it again. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's taking no chances there. Deftly away. He's found a way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
And he thumps it clear. Baresi. India are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Dida deals with that nice and simple.
Bangladesh really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's superb. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi is standing over this one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bale. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Batistuta. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. He's had it taken off him. Beckham goes sliding in. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham with the cross. Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Pickford claims comfortably.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cleared away. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Mbappe, number 37,
Baresi.
Van de Ven, coming on the field.
Some resolute
number
defending
13,
there.
Alvarez.
Well, that defending is
Number
unapologetically
19,
persistent. It's almost
Hernandez.
personal, and it had to be. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now the delivery. Beckham! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Beckham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has been
Crosses it
indicated.
in. Big header! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Pass somewhat off target. And that is that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
India really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Nice looking ball. Beckham. He has found a way through. Drives it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And he can clear it away. Bergomi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta with the slide tackle there. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saka is there to clear. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri, quarter of an hour played. Nesta going full tilt down the left. Spread neatly. Takes a shot! It's an always been, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's worked it through. Adams with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. India are very much in charge here, dominating possession. And chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Played back to the goalkeeper, Dida. A keeper with complete command over his defence. Nicked it back promptly, looking for a runner. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Hazard. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. Tries to pass it through.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's bustling Bale! And it's there! And they There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Drogba. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Beckham. And that has left him in a heap. Batistuta. Now it's Bale. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a
Hello,
great
everybody,
position,
and
Peter,
please
so
join
why
me
stop
in
now?
wishing a
I would
happy
say
wedding
keep going,
anniversary
keep
to
at
one
it.
of our fan
They've done
club
everything
members.
right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Substitution.
Here we go again. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. His teammate just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's managed to get rid. Azar. And it's Conte. And this is Batistuta. Caresses it through. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham, can he get it through? Nicely shaped ball, not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Bale. Pedri. India are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Almost an hour gone. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gets his head on it! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Raul. Spread it left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bergomi going vertical. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge. Now it's Haaland. This looks promising. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, can they get him away? Hit into the middle. And that should get the job done. Raul. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. And he plays one through. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Has crossed into the middle. He's in a great position. Van Basten! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field.
And yes, it's him again. And Beckham!
Coming on
Oh
the field.
no, that could be a costly
15.
miss.
Beckham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Bale. Chips it through, and he's in on goal! And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Nice bit of trickery. It's run loose here. Haaland! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Batistuta
time.
is fouled. And it's Robertson. That's good play. And the referee's looking at his watch. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Delivers with whip. And that has been cleared. And this is Bale. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves.
Beckham! Well, there's the clearance. And with that, the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please drink responsibly. Anyone.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Played out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk clears. Bale tries to play it through. Serginho. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. Good pressure, determined, intense. Pedri. Rijkaard. Ball played for Nesta. Griezmann. And here's Batistuta. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Pedri. And here's Raul. Knocks it out wide. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho. He's found a way through. In towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Tries a shot! Just a whisker away. Neither side yet able to find the net. Onana. Serginho. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Beckham. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Now it's Bale. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Bale. Onana. Puyol. And it's Serginho. Beckham. No way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Chouameni. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Pedri. Raul. Out to the right. Triol. Serginho. And it's Totti. And it's Amadou Onana. No, that's been intercepted. Onana. Beckham. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Traumeri. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bale. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still
Hello, everybody,
goalless.
and a quick
A
announcement
change
now.
perhaps
We would like
after
to ask you all
half-time.
to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Stoichkov. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nesta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Onana. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Beckham. And Serginho. Beckham. And it's Amadou Onana. Back into the middle. And this is Stoichkov. Beckham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham. Onana. Here's Traumeri. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Some really good ball movement. No, it's come to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is out of play. Threads one in. Now it's Bale. Onana gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is good alertness. Serginho. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Substitution in progress.
Pedri. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro. It's Raul! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Tchouaméni. Xavi Alonso. And it's Tchouaméni. Rijkaard. Beckham. Now it's Bale. Clipped into space. Tchouaméni. Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Beckham. Great defending, strong and determined. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. And he shoots! And he has been fouled there. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Now it's Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Here's a chance!
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And this is Stoichkov. Raul. Real chance. Raul! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're quick to get it back. The final 5 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti looks to get on the end of this. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passing is crisp and sharp. Xavi Alonso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being